Hi everyone. So this video is just an example of what to do for samples. So you don't have to actually interview a person. What I want you to do is explain what you would do with samples. So for example, if I came across a scenario where I'm walking in a park and I see someone who has fallen and they're maybe hurting or holding their elbow, they're sitting on the ground, I might come up to them and say, "Hi, do you need some help? I'm trained in first aid. My name is Lonnie. Would you like me to help you?" And if they say yes, that means I've got their consent. And then I will go forward with using sample. So just remember what the letters in sample mean. So the S in sample are signs and symptoms. So we'll be asking, how do you feel? What hurts? Maybe they'll say my elbow and my head. And then you want to ask some follow-up questions after that. A would be allergies. Are they allergic to anything? Any medications? B's, things like that. The M is any medications. Are they taking medications? Maybe something made them fall. They got dizzy from taking a medication of some sort. The P is pertinent medical information. So meaning they're, have they been sick before? Has this happened before? That kind of a thing. The L is the last food or drink they've had. And then the E are the events leading up to the injury or the occurrence. So those things are all important to note as far as if you decide to call emergency medical services. Those are important things to note and to let them know. Other than using sample, you want to make sure you check the person head to toe. Obviously, you don't want to touch or what's called palpate near. Maybe if they did hurt their elbow, you don't want to grab the elbow, but you want to kind of go, up the arm and maybe find or down the arm and see where the pain starts. If they've hit their head, or maybe they didn't know they hit their head, but they're feeling dizzy, and you kind of feel the back of the head, to make sure you do that softly because they may have hit their head. You don't know, hit their head, hit their elbow, something of that nature. You never know when you come up on a scenario what might happen. So you want to check them head to toe. Um, you know, Obviously be mindful of where the injury is, be mindful of any medical alert bracelets they may have, eyewear that may have fallen, things of that nature. If they're wearing something to help them hear, just make sure you're taking notes of all those things and just be aware. All right, so that's basically all the sample video is going to be, is you talking through those situations, what all the letters mean. If you have someone nearby that you would like to use to help you go through this, then that would be fantastic. But if not, then you can go through it kind of like I did and just explain what each one is and what you would do in those cases. All right, just let me know if you have any questions and have a great day.